What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports, joining you here today. Are we in fact live? Maybe? Close? Alright, good to have everybody on. It is week number 1 of the 2025 season, again, randomly for reasons unknown to me. Several quirky things have happened here during the off-season, not the least of which is a transfer from Arch Manning away from Texas, so this game lost a little bit of its juice for sure. But also, we added in a week 0 opponent, so the Buckeyes actually already 1-0. Texas 0-0. This is the real week 1 game of 2025. We're going to kick it off here from the shoe. My assumption is that this will probably also be a night game, but it's not right now. All right, there he is, the sensational freshman from this year, Jarrett Gibson. Didn't play a bunch, but this kid is a superstar waiting to happen. He's going to be a starting running back along with C.J. Baxter back from injury. They are extremely loaded in the running back room here, are the Longhorns. Deep shot, big one, left side, man coverage, and it's caught. Oh, couldn't hold on. That's Wingo, the sensational freshman, as they go deep on the first play of the game. The new quarterback, sophomore Trey Owens, big time, 6'5", 220 frame. Came in as a true freshman last year, and again with the transfer somehow of Arch Manning, Owens is going to take over. He's going to roll, hit as he throws a wobbler into some space and incomplete. And so there you go. That's how this one is going to start, with a 3-and-out for the Longhorns. They took a shot early here, see how Ohio State might respond to that one. And the Buckeyes are going to come out on offense. Julian Sayin and company doing that thing right now, in fact. Appreciate everybody being on. Hey, Jim, welcome in again. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Do apologize for that. The transfer portal is a wild, wild world, and they decided that Arch Manning was going to leave Texas, which I do not foresee happening. It has not yet happened. Smith for 4 over the middle. So first completion of the game goes for Julian Sayin. I'll try to do their roster as best I can. They're bringing a lot of people back with the exception of their D-line. They lost a lot of their D-line talent in this particular game, and obviously Jahdae Barron, the Thorpe Award winner as well. Now, Sayin got decent protection. He'll go over the middle. Wide open, Carnell Tate just sitting there in the middle, and then he'll be tackled from behind by Anthony Hill Jr. Very, very talented linebacker, just a true junior now. He was a sophomore last year, number 0, 6'3", 235 in the middle of that Texas Longhorn defense. Now they'll go with a little bit of pace. Sayin now blitz coming, and it's the senior Trey Moore, and he got all the way around. Left tackle freshman Carter Lowe. Remember, I was not able to get Ethan Anayawa, the real presumed left tackle for the Buckeyes, in the transfer portal. Trey Moore got around quickly. There you can see the freshman getting beat quickly. There was Carter Lowe. All right, 2nd and 20 now. Julian Sayin, redshirt freshman quarterback for Ohio State, running Brian Hartline's offense. Throws it left side. Got a man. It's the wheel route. Peoples, 20, 10, 5. James Peoples, 53 yards on a wheel out of the backfield against a blitz. What a call. What a throw. And James Peoples had an exceptionally good game in week 1. He had 100 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving. And he has been a weapon out of the backfield to start the year for the Buckeyes. And Sayin felt the blitz. Look at that, Hill right in his face. And it looks like he maybe overthrew Max Clare, the tight end. Instead, Peoples is right there, and he outruns the safety, Derek Williams. How about that firework to start the game here for the Ohio State Buckeyes? That was a heck of a play for them. A very quick 7-0. Not the typical deep ball glitch here of college football. That was just the old wheel route. Peoples had everybody beat. 7-0 Bucks. Trey Owens, the freshman quarterback, will have an opportunity. Redshirt freshman quarterback. Again, I do apologize. I know everybody wants to see Arch. I have no idea why he transferred from Texas. I was not controlling every team. I did not control the portal. Left side throw! A little RPO go ball. And they have been trying to get that one to Ryan Wingo. Fantastic true sophomore. Owens again. Kniving play by Igbinosa. That one was headed for Matthew Golden. Absolutely, Jim. It was a nice start. Trips to the left side, now a 3rd and long. It is loud here in the horseshoe right now. Owens back to pass, firing right side, knocked away! Dropping in to that spot in the zone was the transfer from Penn State for us, Kevin Winston. And Winston knocked that one away. So again, if you're just joining us or you're new to the channel, I have simulated the offseason. I tried to replicate it as much as possible, but the transfer portal is the wild, wild west of college football. So I got some guys we didn't actually get, and I didn't get guys we actually did get. But the bulk of the roster is correct. Same thing for the Texas Longhorns as well. It also cannot replicate which dudes went. I know it would, Mason. I'm sorry. I don't know how it happened or why. And frankly, if I really wanted to, I could go back and ensure that he didn't transfer, but I'm actually not even sure. I guess I'd have to take over Texas's team as their coach in the offseason and make sure that I don't make him leave. But I don't know. He may have had a weird playing time request or something. I don't know. The transfer portal is a wide, wide world for sure. 1st and 10 now. Option keeper saying, and he'll just be drilled right away. Sacking him back to the 36-yard line. Sayin now sacked for the 2nd time of the day, and that's, I don't know who that is. Oh, Xavier Phil Same. I don't know if he's actually number 21 or not, but Phil Same gets in there, and he'll sack Sayin back for the 2nd time. 2nd and 16 coming up for the Buckeyes. I appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel, only place you're going to find simulated sporting events with live original commentary. Saying just dump it short to his tight end, Max Clare. That one I was able to get. That's the senior tight end from the Purdue Boilermakers. Coming in to play tight end number 1 for the Buckeyes, and Julian Sayin. Sayin's got good protection this time. Tons of protection. He'll throw it late left side. Smith breaks a tackle, and it's a 4th and 1. Go for it, Ryan, and he will. Katron Allen, our transfer running back. We were not able to get C.J. Donaldson in the portal despite me trying. I actually did try to get him. Right side Allen, 1st down. Ooh, not by much. I got another power back in the portal instead, and that is Penn State's Katron Allen. I actually have 3 of Penn State starters on Ohio State's roster here. Our left guard, our power running back, and that's safeties, Kevin Winston. How about Allen all the way down to the 3-2 and out of bounds at the 2. 1st and goal Bucks for Katron. Double tight ends to the right side. Tight receiver. Here comes the motion. Give it to Jeremiah Smith, and he just waltzes into the end zone. Easiest touchdown of his career, maybe short of the national championship where they ran that play. He was literally wide open and walked into the end zone. And the Buckeyes cooking with gas here early. And Texas, not even 6 minutes into this game, finds themselves down 2 scores. As the efficient Ohio State offense continues to hum here under Brian Hartline, now the offensive coordinator and play caller. Billy Fessler getting upgraded from analyst to quarterback coach. Still need a DC in Columbus. Matt Guerrieri likely getting promoted, but we'll see what that looks like. Kick return taken by Ryan Nyblack right away. That is a 98 overall speed, by the way. He can fly, much like his Texas counterpart from a couple of years ago, Xavier Worthy. Here's a run up the middle. Spin move for Jarrett Gibson. Again, this kid is a true sophomore. Played sparingly last year. They wanted to redshirt him, actually. I think he's probably a redshirt freshman, but he is a fabulous recruit. Already a superstar and a captain on their team. Again, it's just a redshirt freshman. Nice run up the middle for him again there. Actually, that's C.J. Baxter. Both of their running backs are superstars. It's hard to keep up with it. I'll do my best. Here he is again now. Baxter to the right side. Baxter, of course, hurt in about October of this season. Missed the rest of the season for the Texas Longhorns. Part of the reason that their running game struggled near the end. That's where they were down to Wisner and Blue, their 3rd and 4th receiver, or running backs on the season. They'll give it delayed handoff this time. Gibson will be blown up in the backfield. 2nd and 10 coming up. Under 7 here now. Trey Owens pointing out defenders. Edric Houston in the middle of that line. They're going to do a little draw, and Caden Curry will chase him down. Bryce West also gets there quickly. And a big 3rd down coming up for Texas here. 4-man rush for the Buckeyes. Owens will step up. Now he'll be throwing it right side. It's a wobbler, and it goes out of bounds. There's nowhere to go there. Big frame for Owens, but he does not look overly mobile. And like he is a willing runner at this point, does he? Here, catch called for and made. Here comes Julian Sayin. Drive number 3. They're 2 for 2 on touchdowns so far. A touchdown pass to Peoples and a jet sweep to Jeremiah Smith. There's Peoples up the middle again. The 1-2 punch of Katron Allen and James Peoples, or in real life, it'll be C.J. Donaldson and James Peoples. Could be really fun to watch. And I think both of the 1,000-yard running backs from last season would show you. Here's Innes for a big gain. Both of the 1,000-yard running backs from last season would show you that you need to have two that you could go with. That'll be C.J. Donaldson and James Peoples. Or in this game, Katron Allen and James Peoples. Delayed handoff. Peoples will try the right, and it'll be stuffed right at the line. Ethan Burke got in there, the senior defensive lineman. One of the only carryovers along with Trey Moore coming back. Situational pass rusher last year. He's on that left tackle side of Carter Lowe. Long throw left and knocked away. Very talented corners here. Still have Malik Muhammad, one of the best young true juniors. You can see him at the top of the screen going up against one of the many superstar receivers for Ohio State. How about none bigger than this one? Jeremiah Smith on a drag route and run after the catch. Michael Taft, the senior safety, able to knock him down, but another first down for the Buckeyes, and they're into Texas territory. Now Allen up the middle, little juke move, stiff arms his way past the 30 to the 26 for a first down. He just shoved the life out of that Texas Longhorn defender. Wow. Julian Sayin, play action. Sayin, fire, tipped up in the air, careful, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the turf. But that was a scary proposition with that ball getting tipped up and into the air. 2nd and 10 now. Sayin fired left side, almost picked, but picked up by Peoples again. Looked like Michael Taft, the safety, jumped the route, and Peoples was able to get that one for a first down there just outside of the gold zone. And then Carter Lowe, the freshman left tackle, takes a little bit of a head start. They'll push them back to the 16-yard line now. 1st and 15, so that first down is achievable at the 1-yard line. Sayin goes empty. Motion coming. Give him the jet sweep. It's going to be Peoples. That counts as a pass. Had all of the room wide. Not sure why he cut it up inside the hash. He does pick up 5. I feel like he might have gone into the end zone if he just keeps going wide. There was a lot of green grass up that way. Back to pass Sayin. Right side throw. Knocked away in the end zone. Muhammad got up there. Excuse me, that's not Muhammad. That's 13. That's going to be... Oh, he doesn't have a number. Not sure who that is. At least he's not on the current roster of the Texas football team. Swatted down again. So number 13, credit him with a couple of nice plays, and that will stall out the Buckeyes. Jaden Fielding will come in to attempt the field goal, and his kick is up. And his kick is good. Buckeyes 17. Texas 0. Yeah, Jim, maybe. That'd be a fun comp, huh? Little Christian McCaffrey. He's certainly been, I mean, he was lethal in that Connecticut game, but that was Connecticut. But yeah, he ran for 100 yards, received for 100 yards. He already has a big touchdown catch in this one. So he's quite the spark plug, and Julian Sayin seems very content to throw him the football. Jaden McClain and Garrett Stover, cousin of Cade Stover. Big Walnut High School, Sunbury, Ohio, just north of Columbus here. That's where Garrett Stover is from. Give it up the middle. Here's Gibson to the 25. Spin move pass, or excuse me, juke move past the 30. Nice first down run. Again, this kid is a sophomore, and he is special. Jarek Gibson for the Texas Longhorns. They'll give it this time again. It's going to be, is it 9 or 4? It's hard to tell. I think that might have been Baxter, number 4 on that carry. 2nd and 11. Back to pass again. Owens. Now we're going to get a holding call. Likely he'll throw it late, and it's complete. And we are going to get a hold there on the offensive line. His pass was complete to his receiver, DeAndre Moore. He's a junior from St. John Bosco in Anaheim, California, but they'll back him up. No catch. 2nd and 21. Here comes a run again. Right side run. This one's going to be Jadon Blue. Haven't seen Blue yet, but he is in there now. Again, I do have injuries turned up a little bit and the stamina, so we should see the depth of these teams tested over the course of the season. Right side throw, and a Buckeye pass rush is going to get home. Caden Curry forces another incompletion, and with 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter, it has been all scarlet and gray here. The first part of this home and home. Again, Ohio State will return the favor with a trip to Austin next season in 2026. Quick little RPO left side, stuck it in there carefully, incomplete actually. Innes was the intended target. It was a pretty dangerous throw that time for Sayin. Ghost of a Flea, welcome in, man. Yeah, people, they've been comping Peoples to Dobbins, and not just because he comes from Texas like JK did, but he's built like that. He runs a lot like that, in my opinion, too. So yeah, that would be nice for sure if he could be a new version of JK Dobbins. End of quarter number 1. Buckeyes 17, Texas 0 here. Buckeye defense has made life miserable for redshirt freshman quarterback Trey Owens, again with the shocking off-season transfer portal move of Arch Manning to SMU. They do like to pay players. They were the original school that paid players. 3rd and 4 now. Saint's going to go empty on this one. 4-man rush. He's got good time. He'll go over the middle easily. Oh, Peoples dropped it. We talked him up too much. He dropped that one. He was wide open, too. And Anthony Hill was the linebacker with him, the true junior from Denton, Texas. But Peoples is going to want that one back. I wonder if Peoples went to high school with any of these kids. I bet he did. Big day, of course, for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ryan Day getting a 7-year extension, $12.5 million per year when all is said and done. And makes him the second highest paid coach behind Kirby Smart, right above Dabo, which well-deserved for what he did this year. And I think the blueprint is out. He's kind of shown with the blueprint. I think we're going to get holding here as Blue tried to get wide. Kenyatta Jackson chases him down, but yes, we're going to get holding from the right tackle. Keep recruiting at a high level, grow your talent, and then supplement here and there with a few key transfers. Sort of seems to be the wave of the future. At least that's how it worked for the Buckeyes. Blitz coming, right side throw. Owen's going to be complete to Golden. Matthew Golden with a first down catch now, just 10 yards away from the first down for Golden. He is the speedster, as well as Nyblack. Left side throw, he got it somehow. Caleb Downs throws him to the ground. There's Nyblack, the tight end. There's a Nyblack and a Nyblet. Amari Nyblack is the tight end. He's got that big body, and he beat Caleb Downs, and now they'll go with a little bit of hurry up. Nyblack, 6'4", 245, now a senior. Trying to run across the middle. Nowhere to go that time. A little jet sweep action to the tight end after they went hurry up. Brian Hartline got elevated, Jim. So Brian Hartline will be the offensive coordinator and play caller. Right side throw, dropped it in the bucket, touchdown! It's the true sophomore Ryan Wingo, but holding is going to bring it back. Oh my! Texas can't believe it, but their young offensive line, Malik Agbo, the left tackle, pulls 7 points right off the board. So yeah, I think they announced that yesterday, that it'll be Brian Hartline. He'll get an upgrade and a job title increase and a pay raise. There's a sack coming here. How about Joshua Mickens? So now the Buckeyes starting to show a little bit more of their depth. My assumption is that he'll still coach the wide receivers, but he'll have more responsibility. How about that? That's perfect. Put that push-pull technique, pull him towards you, then throw him off of you. Dislodge the hands. 3rd and 26. Yeah, for sure. You got to keep him happy. You got to keep him well paid. I'm sure other teams sniff around every year because Brian Hartline is worth his weight in gold, most notably on the recruiting trail and in the development of wide receiver trail. Whatever. I don't know if that's the right word I want, but you know what I mean. Nobody picks him and develops him like Brian Hartline in the college football landscape. He is certainly the best. Yeah, Mason, I still haven't watched that clip that you put in the Discord. I will, but yeah, tipped up in the air, picked up by Burke and into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And just like that, a near flawless half of football. We talked about some of the young tackles. That's Philip Daniels, the transfer from Minnesota. I was able to pick him up, but he's only like a 77 overall rating. And he got beat by Trey Moore around that right tackle side. Ball pops up into the air. You see Daniels just pushes him, and then Sayan's got to get rid of that football. Ball pops up in the air. Doesn't matter if it was a forward pass or a fumble because it doesn't hit the ground. And Burke's going to tell the camera, hook 'em horns. First points of the day for the Longhorns with 12:06 on the second quarter clock. And they belong to the defense and senior Ethan Burke. Yeah, I mean, it's still, to me, it's still about the contract stuff. I was reading some more Jack Duffin stuff. If they dump him, it's like $30 million of wasted cap, like dead cap that they can't do anything with. So it's just a sunk cost, I guess, at that point. We're like, so we'll see. It's going to be very interesting to watch. They try a little bubble screen. There was tons and tons of traffic over there, incomplete. I did go ahead and trade him in roster option number 2, which is the one that is the leading vote getter for our Browns. I'll tell you more about that trade later, but I did trade him to the team that picked Abdul Carter. So we do have Abdul Carter instead of Myles Garrett, which isn't quite the same, but it is fun. I was able to steal one more piece from that team, too. It'll be kind of fun to talk about when we get there. Because you know why? I'm the general manager, and I can do what I want. So the Buckeyes, first time to see Joe McGuire, the punter. Texas with a little bit of life after that scoop and score situation. I guess technically an interception. Fumbled it right into his hands. No bounce off the ground. And now they've got really good field position at the 50-yard line. Let's see what Trey Owens can do now. Looks like Blue is in the backfield with him as they rotate through these 3 talented running backs. 4 actually with Wisner. Pop pass across the middle. Ryan Wingo juke move to set up some blocks, and he's almost gone. They'll say a first down is all he gets. But a really nice play there by the very talented Ryan Wingo. Man, there were some good freshman receivers last year. Fired over the middle. That draft class in 2 years is going to be sick. Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Wingo. And, of course, Ryan Williams from Alabama. Owens now with the 1st and 10. He's going to give it to his running back. To the left side, Jadon Blue, and Blue gets up near the 15-yard line for a gain of 8. So Texas all of a sudden with some juice now. That defensive score really sort of seemed to loosen them up a little bit. And there's tons of game left. Right side throw for a touchdown. Jermaine Matthews was there, and that's Moore. And just like that, DeAndre Moore with that touchdown catch. They are right back into this game is Texas. So credit their resolve and credit their defense for sparking both sides of the football. Will Stone into the game, the lefty. Remember, they benched their longtime kicker in the middle of the playoffs this year after he missed a couple in that, 7 overtime game or something that they did against somebody in the regular season? Turn up the middle for Ennis. He'll get past the 20 to the 22. Yeah, well, the refs were awful. They kept giving Cade Cunningham 3 foul shots. I'm like, what are we doing here? Some pretty bad calls, so it was nice that Garland was able to end it on a dagger. I also love what they did today at the trade deadline, picking up a 6'8 athletic wing, a 3-and-D guy, and noted Cavalier killer. So every time we'd play the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter would kill us because we just didn't have somebody like him on our team. And now we have him on our team. And the Celtics need to be, I think, a little bit worried because that was kind of the one area that they had an advantage over us. RPO to the right side of the tight end for a gain of 5. That's Max Clare. Kid went to St. X. Ended up at Purdue. Now back here home, the state of Ohio. Nice play action block for Katron Allen that it doesn't matter because the freshman's got to get rid of the football. That's just a young quarterback play there. Trey Moore gets home and Julian Sand a little bit sore getting up after that play. It's a 3rd and 15 coming up. Trey Moore once again abusing. And again, if there is a weakness in real life and in this game, it is the offensive line for the Buckeyes, replacing 3 guys that are going to get drafted in your center, your left guard, and your left tackle. And probably Josh Fryer could get drafted too, your right tackle. Everybody except Taker Chabola, your right guard, is not coming back. And Trey Moore with another sack. That's 3 for him. And now a little bit nervous on that sideline as Sayan holds those ribs coming over to the bench. Again, remember, injuries are turned on just a little bit because that helps make the animations more realistic. But also, that's part of the game. Like, dudes get hurt. They're not on very high, but they are on. Punt coming here. All Texas momentum right now, though. Now nice punt by McGuire and then chased down by Igbinosin and Bryce West. The Gunners on that play. Wendell, there's a chance to keep him, but now he's a disgruntled employee. How much of a good teammate is he going to be now that everybody knows he doesn't want to be there. But there are some significant contractual reasons that they might have to, quote unquote, have to keep him. Fired over the middle and over everybody's head. 3rd and long coming up. So credit Trey Owens. He's settled down pretty nicely here for the Longhorns. They trail by 3, 6:38, first half to go. 3rd and 11 now, Owens. Buckeyes generating pass rush, and they'll get home. Kenyatta Jackson and C.J. Hicks sheath the sword, my friend. The next wave of Buckeye pass rushers is ready to go. Brutus is excited about it. That one's going to be Kenyatta Jackson, who's been a rotational guy for a couple years, and he just absolutely baptizes the left tackle and gets home for a big sack. Buckeyes going to get this football back. Kind of push towards the sidelines and out of bounds. Buckeyes going to get a really nice field position inside Texas's side of the field. Back to pass for Julian Sayin. Firing it out of bounds. Tried to go to his receiver. Big diving attempt for Carnell Tate, but incomplete is the result. 2nd and 10. Buckeyes throwing maybe a little bit more. Maybe need to run just a touch more, and here comes Moore again. Trey Moore. I think that might be sack number 4 for him in the first half, as he absolutely whipped Philip Daniels, the right tackle transfer from Minnesota. Let's see what he does here. Looked like he just got him with a speed rush. He did, and Sayin had no chance. 3rd and 21. How quickly has this tide turned for the Texas Longhorns? That scoop and score touchdown really woke him up, didn't it? Sayin now moving, firing over the middle, caught by Tate. Can he run after the catch? To the 40, to the 35. He got a bunch of it, but he didn't get enough, and they're going to try a long field goal with Fielding. This will be a 53-yarder. This was a 3rd and 21. And they only picked up 19, and then Fielding drills a 53-yarder. Wow. That would be a nice weapon to add to the roster for next year, as Jaden Fielding was accurate from 50+. And he was that time. Look at that kick. That kick is true. So good job by the Buckeyes to salvage something, but that shanked punt does not give them the opportunity that I think that they were hoping for here. 4:49 to go. Buckeyes will get the second half kick. Let's see what the Longhorns can do here now. Delayed handoff up the middle to Gibson. Breaks one tackle. Man, this kid is good. Tackle there by Caden Curry. And they'll go huddling up here. Next play, 2nd and 6 for the Longhorns. Owens. Option keeper, not super athletic, and that's Winston. Kevin Winston, the safety from Penn State, also a superstar. Look at everybody on that second level is a superstar right now. Yeah, Wendell, I'm with you. Their receivers will be a strength, and their defense will be a strength. But their O-line is going to be a concern, and yeah, so far in this game, they're not playing particularly well. Owens feels the pressure and chucks it out of bounds. Another punt upcoming for the Longhorns on a 4th and 12. Again, do appreciate everybody being on. Thanks to all 1,139 of my subscribers. You guys are very much the best. Appreciate a thumbs up, which helps continue to grow our college football audience. We will be simming our way through Ohio State's 2025 sim season. Again, after a virtual offseason where I did my best to pick up every transfer, but it's just not possible to replicate the transfer portal. So we got a couple guys we don't actually have, and we're missing a couple guys that we do actually have. So I did get an offensive lineman and a running back, the same way that we got an offensive lineman and a running back. There's one of them, Katron Allen. He came over from Penn State. It's Penn State this year in real life, they're kind of the Buckeyes of last year. Like all of the guys are coming back, short of Abdul Carter. Drew Aller, the first chief among them, incomplete that time. And Sayin's in a little bit of a funk right now offensively. But a lot of the guys came back from Penn State in the game. They were all like, see ya, we're out. Katron Allen coming over. Nice tackle in space. That's the freshman linebacker, Riley Pettyjohn. Very talented young player that James Laurinaitis has recruited now. Delayed handoff, fake it, quick throw, right side. Oh, he ran right past a chance for a pick six. Igbinosin, if he'd had his eyes up, he would have picked that thing off and gone right into the end zone. It's 2-minute warning time here in Columbus, 14-20. The Longhorns trail the Buckeyes. Trey Moore, redshirt freshman quarterback, deep shot, right side, single coverage is with him, and it's almost picked. Really nice coverage. That's Matthew McDoom. We haven't called his name at all. He's a defensive back that we picked up in the portal. Have not called his name at all. It's allowed Igbinosun to move to the inside where he can be a little bit more physical. 3rd and 11, draw play, and a big first down from the Jarrett Gibson, the redshirt freshman running back, Jarrett Gibson. And brutal play there for the Buckeye defense to give it up. Owens fires over the middle, incomplete. Nice play there by Jeremiah Cooper, another transfer safety who's playing some hybrid linebacker for us. Back to pass now. Fired over the middle, caught. And a short catch for Wendell Moore. Jared Gibson, 5'10", 205. He's an IMG Academy kid, Gainesville, Florida. Super talented player. Pressure coming now. Can they get to him? Owens, quick throw left side. Got it, first down, just barely. Amari Nyblack, the tight end, is right there. Again, he's 6'4", 245. Transfer from Alabama. Amari Nyblack came last year in the Alabama Exodus. Owens, deep shot, right side, knocked away by Winston. It was almost picked. But Texas seems to have no fear right now of this back end, which is very talented for the Buckeyes. Owens, dip it across the middle. Short throw, that's Nyblack. He can fly, or excuse me, Niblet. Niblet, we'll call him Niblet. Could be Niblet, but it could be Niblet. They don't have a pronunciation. Anyway, redshirt sophomore. Fired right side, almost picked again. Tipped up in the air by Igbinosun. 2nd and 10 with 53 seconds to go. Pressure coming, and he'll be sacked. Hicks and Edric Houston all the way back to the 47-yard line. And yes, Wendell, he will be in real life. I don't know why the stupid game made him transfer, but they did. They had him transfer to SMU. SMU must have given him a bag of cash. They've been doing that for decades, but 50-yarder coming up here for Stone. But yes, unfortunately no Arch Manning in this game, which obviously lessens some of the excitement in real life. I do apologize. I'm just at the mercy of the transfer portal as we simulated the offseason. The wild, wild west that is the transfer portal. All right, Ohio State 20, Texas 17. Entertaining first half here with 39 seconds left. We'll see if Ryan wants to be aggressive or if he's just content to get himself to halftime. As James Peoples returns this kick up to the 16-yard line. Looks like they're going to be aggressive. Spread them out. 11 personnel here. Katron Allen in the backfield. He'll motion out to the left side. Sayin with the blitz coming. They'll feel it over the middle. Caught by Ennis. Go fast. And they'll just go ahead and call timeout. Back to pass, Sayin. Thinking about it. Firing a deep shot. Downsfield. Almost caught. Smith couldn't quite hold on. The game, I still don't think that he's a 92, but I still don't think that they know how good Jeremiah Smith is. Deep shot again, left side. This time Smith can't get it up in the air. Actually, could have maybe been caught by Clara, the tight end. If at first you don't succeed, try again. When Jeremiah Smith is on the other end. Here comes Katron Allen to the right side. Katron breaks a tackle. He'll get up to about the 35, and then Ohio State will call their last time out for some unknown reason. 20-17, so they can punt it? What? Oh, Texas called timeout. I'm sorry. Why would Ohio State have called timeout just to punt? But it was Texas that called timeout just to receive the punt. Pettijohn down there to make a nice tackle. And now a 1st and 10. 9 seconds to go. They have a single timeout. They're going to hand this one off. Gibson, he'll try the middle. Nowhere to go, and both teams content to go to halftime on this one. All right, well, fun and exciting half. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. Good start to the afternoon for our senior safety, Kevin Winston, replacing Lathan Ransom, coming over from Penn State in the portal. We're going to see those pass deflections, or are you just going to show? Thank you. Oh, no, you're going to show us this play instead. Trey Moore getting one of his 4 sacks. This was the play that turned it. Look at athleticism on display from Ethan Burke. And then Sayin has been under duress. That was the touchdown early to to James Peoples. Peoples did a nice job doing the rest on his own. All right, here we go. Flip the field, kick it off time here in Columbus. Buckeyes by 3, throw 15. back on the clock. Let's get it. From a couple yards deep. Brandon Ennis. And taken down at the 20. All right, here's Julian Sayin. He's protected the ball with the most part, except for the fumble. Here comes Peoples up the middle. I'd like to see more running in general from the Buckeyes. Impose your will. Offensive line gets to be proactive instead of reactive. Whoop, somebody got across the line and got back. That's Ethan Burke who had that touchdown. Motion coming. A couple of drag routes available, and he'll be sacked again by Burke. Julian Sayin, I think that's the 7th time he's been sacked today, so he is taking a beating back there, is Sayin. As the senior Ethan Burke got there, redshirt senior. Spin move right around the freshman, Carter Lowe. And he can't beat him. (20-17) now. Back to pass. Sayin fired right side. First down. Caught by Ennis. Whoa, look at that. A little burst of speed right up the field to the 42. And they're going to take advantage with some tempo. That was a beautiful play by Brandon Ennis. At the end of the run now, 1st and 10. Sayin, RPO left side, got his man. It's Ennis again, 50, 45 on the other side, and Brandon Ennis with a couple of back-to-back first down catches. Nice job there now, Julian Sayin. Redshirt freshman quarterback. I only assumed he redshirted this year. We didn't see him in that many games. I'm just going to assume he redshirted. Pressure coming, he feels it, fires it to a wide-open Carnell Tate on the right side. How about that for your check down? Carnell Tate standing wide open and Sayin wisely able to deliver the football. Turn around, Katron Allen, a play action boot. Now Sayin fires back that way. First down, and got it. Smith to the 10, to the 5, Jeremiah Smith, and they'll say it's the 6 is where the Buckeyes will start. Still underused in my opinion. Number 4, the most explosive offensive player in America. He'll be a true sophomore next year. And long drag route as he came all the way from right to left. Picks up 24 yards on that one. And a first down. And again, I still do not think the game knows how good he is. But that's just me. 1st and goal for the Buckeyes. Sayin, left side throw, end zone, knocked away. Tried to squeeze that one into Mylan Graham. Another 5-star kid from last year's class. There's a 5-star kid from this year's class, Quincy Porter, if you see number 7 on offense. Back to pass. Sayin, dump it right side to Peoples. Can he shake and bake? He cannot. Nice tackle in space, actually, by the defensive backs. That was Jahdae Barron's number. Jahdae Barron hath been drafted. Back to pass, Sayin. Blitz coming. He'll feel it. Right side throw. Touchdown! Carnell Tate right in front of Malik Muhammad. Very talented junior corner out of DeSoto, Texas. And Carnell Tate with a touchdown, putting the Ohio State Buckeyes on the board here to start the second half. That was a beautiful throw. Tate 6'3", 191 from the Chicago area, but also went and played for IMG Academy, so he clearly has teammates on this Texas roster as well. Mainly Jarrett Gibson. Really nice, efficient drive to start the second half for the Buckeyes, and they lead 27-17. That was 9 plays, 80 yards, 3.5 minutes to do it for the Buckeyes. Appreciate everybody being on. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps to grow our college football audience. We just wrapped up, excuse me, the entirety of the 2024 Sim NFL season with our Super Bowl yesterday. Kit and I were able to bring that to you. That's on the channel if you haven't had a chance to check it out. Really exciting game. Ended in overtime. I won't tell you who won in case you'd like to be surprised, but it was an exciting game that ended in overtime and had a pretty miraculous play to even get to overtime as well. 2nd and inches for the Longhorns. A lot of bodies up on that line of scrimmage. Give it to the running back Gibson, and he'll fall forward for the first down. He got tackled very quickly by Kenyatta Jackson. But the damage, she was done. Trey Owens now with the motion coming. They'll give the pop pass across the middle. It's going to be Matthew Bolden, and Bolden will go for a couple of yards. Matthew Golden, senior receiver, transfer from Houston. Did not go pro in the virtual offseason. Motion coming, out to the right. Play action pressure. Oh, really nice job. I thought Hicks was about to just murder him. And the running back came back just to hit C.J. Hicks long enough to let him get rid of the ball. Now the ball went to nobody, but still. Left side throw, line to gain, first down. And he beat Igbinosin up to the line, and now some pace coming from the Longhorn offense. Don't let the Buckeyes substitute. Double A gap look for the Buckeye defense. They drop out of it. Play action. Fired quickly to the right side. It's Moore. Moore will be tackled immediately by Jermaine Matthews and Sonny Styles, who also did not go pro. They quickly go hurry up, and they'll flip the formation. Buckeyes appear to be in man. That's why they do those motions. Nice tackle in the backfield. There's Cooper. Again, that's Jeremiah Cooper. He's a transfer safety from Iowa State who has played very well for us. He's playing in that second kind of coverage linebacker role. He and Sonny Styles make for a pass rushing pair, and a blitz comes, but it's Curry and Jackson. They are your new Sawyer and Tuimoloau, Caden Curry and Kenyatta Jackson, and they play a game of I'll see you at the quarterback. And that was beautiful as he just beat that left tackle. Boom, boom, they're both right there, and nowhere for Trey Owens to go. With the football, requires the Longhorns to punt it away. Can appreciate everybody for subscribing. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, I would encourage you to do that as we continue to grow our audience. These college football sims are new to the channel, obviously, because the game didn't exist until this past summer. Also, we'll be starting our this is the Buckeyes, Phil. Our Browns official 2025 season sim after the virtual offseason. I'll do one more roster reveal after we did decide to go ahead and trade Myles Garrett last night off of that roster that we'll be using. Left side throw at the feet. He was there as Peoples, and Sane wants that one back. 3rd and 4. Had him wide open. Allen checks back into the game. They rush 4. Out route. First down to Max Clare. Nice play. Senior safety Michael Taff was right with him, but Max Clare, again, our new transfer tight end, he was able to be picked up. He's real. 2 of the transfers are real. 3 of the transfers are not. Spin move. Spin move. Look at Peters runs hard. It's like the way James Peoples runs the football. It's 1-2 punch with him and C.J. Donaldson in real life and Katron Allen in sim life. It's a nice combo. Here's Allen up the middle, and it'll be blown up right away. There's Anthony Hill. A very talented number 0 linebacker lurking. Back to pass now. Sands got a lot of time. He'll fire over the middle, and a big hit by Taft just lodges the football from Brandon Innes' arms. And Joe McGuire going to come in to punt this one away. On a 4th and 4, we're under 6.5 third quarter. Here in Columbus, Texas 17, Ohio State 27. Kenyatta Jackson. Yeah, he should have a great season. Pressure coming. It's Igbinosin. Davison Igbinosin moved him to the slot where he can use his physicality and get called for less PI. Blitzing that time as the nickel corner, and he got there in a hurry, and Davison Igbinosin collects sack number 5 for the Buckeye defense today, as Owens just had no chance of that one. 2nd and 17 coming up for the Longhorns. Quick low RPO, swing it to the right side. It's the receiver, Matthew Bolden. And Bolden will be pushed. Excuse me, it's Gibson, the running back. Man, I cannot read those Texas numbers on the jerseys. Yeah, there's just too many superstars on both sides. It's hard to tell, like, oh yeah, he's the one superstar. No, he's not. There's 25 of them out there. Yes, I know there are only 22 on the field. Shh. Don't fact check me right now. 1st and 10. Owens takes the snap, back to pass. Buckeyes keep rushing 4 across the middle. A big shot by Winston. Ooh, that receiver gonna remember. Put some spec on my name. Ooh, that was nasty. Here comes Gibson, right up the middle. Tackle by Curry and Styles. Jeremiah Cooper there, he's number 4. 2 Jeremiahs wearing number 4. 3rd and 2. Owens. Motion coming. It's the pop pass across the front. He'll step up right at the line. We'll see. It could be holding as well. It looks like the refs and the camera people think that it is holding, and it is. Absolutely brutal. Jaden Chapman, the left guard, 6'4", 300 pounds from Harker Heights, Texas. And he's going to back him up 10. Makes it 3rd and 10. Buckeyes blitz. Everybody Right side throw, Owens, and it's caught. What a catch. Ryan Wingo, the sensational receiver, he goes 1v1 with Jermaine Matthews. And on a 3rd and 10, Texas capitalizes, and now they'll hurry up the field, run a little tempo. Buckeyes blitzed a lot of people. Matthews had good coverage, but a great throw and a great catch beats good coverage. Here comes Gibson. He'll try to go wide. No holding that time, and Downs will throw him down after 9. He's got 71 yards on 10 carries to Jared Gibson. That's 7.1 a carry. I can do that math in my head. Another first down catch for Ryan Wingo. He's now a true sophomore. Very talented player, Ryan Wingo. Play action now. Owens got some time. He'll fire right side. Knocked away. Look at Sonny Styles laying out. Tight end was the intended target. Styles laid out in a big way. That was beautiful. Now Baxter into the backfield. They'll fake the pop pass. It's going to be an option. Keeper, and Winston will help. Blow it up. Ball pops out. I think the Buckeyes have it. They do. Caleb Downs has the football. Flex those abs, young man. What a play. Let's see it again in slow-mo just to make sure that it's out. Trey Owens, the quarterback, on the option keeper. Sonny Styles going to be credited with blowing it up. And that ball, man, it's hard to tell where it comes out, doesn't it? No booth review, Buckeye football. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. First turnover for Texas. And it's going to be a big, big play, especially look where they're at in the scoring zone. And that takes points off the board. No way you slice it. Any way you slice it, actually. Cross the middle, Max Clear, the tight end, 3rd and 3. Sane will go empty on a 3rd and 3. He has been pestered in the backfield a lot today. He's being pestered again. Hit as he throws. He tried to throw, rather. 8th sack of the day. And that's a big defensive tackle in the middle there. That's Aaron Bryant. He's a junior. 6'2", 305. There he is. And Bryant. He beats Ione. That's the Penn State left guard that we picked up in the portal. Better rating than Luke Montgomery at that spot. 4th and 6, and Ohio State will not be able to capitalize. At the very least, they're able to flip the field some and make Texas start back over all the way at the Ohio State 40-yard line. Sheesh. So really it was about 2 minutes off the clock and about 25 yards further back, but Texas still right where they were. Here comes Gibson. He'll try the left. Jared Gibson, nowhere to go this time. Buckeyes swarm it and fill the hole, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Hopefully, Wendell, we got 15 minutes until we can eat ourselves some of those steaks. Good breakdown of the targets right now for the 4 leading receivers for the Buckeyes. All right, here we go. That's the hang on, soupy hang on dance, I guess. Grab your buddy and shake your phone around in the air. All right, here comes Owens now on a 2nd and 8. Quick little dig to the right side, and Sonny Styles hits him, and hits him hard. 3rd and 6 in the Hells Bells. Bell rings. Owens over the middle. First down, wide open. That's Gibson, the running back, and Styles, I'm not sure he knew he was in man coverage or not, but he was, apparently, because the running back Gibson, now he is up the middle with a burst of speed. Gibson to the 2 to the 1. This kid is very quick. Look how quickly he is accelerating off of the football when he gets it. And now here he is again. They'll give it to him wide open. Man, that thing parted like the Red Sea. And Jarrett Gibson, the superstar running back, going to pop a little bit of a version of the gritty, it looks like there. His offensive line there is fake Bevo. I don't know if he also is called Bevo or if they have different names for it. Jarrett Gibson, the redshirt freshman, just wide open. Get to drive a truck through that hole. And now 27-24. We got ourselves a game here in the 4th quarter, friends. Very, very good one here. Appreciate you joining me. It is week number 1 of the 2025 sim season. Doing all of the Buckeye 2025 season here. 1 week at a time with the simulated live commentary. As only we can only place on YouTube we've been able to find. A lot of people stream games, sim games. You could watch them play the games. We always sim the games with live original commentary and interaction with you, the faithful fans. If you're ready to take your fandom to the next level, you can join us on Discord. We chat between sims. We have live game chats during Browns games specifically. We also vote on various things like which version of the roster you like. How about wide open? Somebody forgot to cover Ennis, and actually touchdown saving tackle by Williams at the 43. And now the Buckeyes will run some pace to throw Texas off their game a little bit. Empty backfield for freshman quarterback Sayan. Left side throw, wide open, Smith! You won't catch him! Touchdown! Buckeyes! They found him in the perfect coverage, and he beat Cole on that left side. And you cannot guard Jeremiah Smith. Oh my, good gravy, he's good. Sayan saw it right away. Everybody bid on the short route, so that's not just the deep ball glitch. That was actually a really good read by Sayan, because that corner had to just pay attention to the inside guy long enough for Smith to fly right by. And 34-24. It took 55 seconds to go 3 plays there for the Buckeyes. What a quick strike. They're back up by 10 here with 12:26 to go. What a play. Let's see if I can do this right. Smith is him. Is that how you do it? Owens, deep shot. They're going to try to return the favor. He's behind him. He gets it right back. Igbenosin is burned for 75. Matthew Golden, we know he can fly. And we are going back-to-back big shots. Texas says, you want to score in 3 plays? We'll score in 1 play. My, oh my. A deep shot from Trey Owens to Matthew Golden. And that thing was in rhythm, and Igbenosin just let him get behind him. The deep ball is alive and well in the college football game. 34-31 with the kick pending. Yeah, it's like a Rocky movie where there's like knockout punches and dudes flying off the ground and then getting back up and doing it again to each other. 34-31, Ohio State gets the football right back. Nice coverage that time by Texas. To the 16-yard line, that's where Sayan and company will take over. Bit of quiet half for Julian, for James Peoples. Quick little throw left side. Nice throw, good catch in space. RPO look for Brandon Ennis. That puts Sayan over 400 yards passing on that play, by the way. That's right, we would call it to bomb. Our RPO left side. Ennis again. They'll pick up a couple more. 3rd and 3. Yeah, remember the old NFL blitz game? The play was called D-bomb, D-A, and it was just the deep route. You throw it every time. Sayan, can he take off? He can! First down run for Sayan. He is not quite as athletic as Will Howard, but he still will run when he needs to, and that time it just led him, the pocket led him to the first down, and he took it. Beautiful play. For, again, just a redshirt freshman. He's learning on the job. Fires over the middle and stuck it right between the 1 and the 7 for Carnell Tate. Ooh, my. Yeah, that's true, Jim. We can't say that anymore. You're right. That's exactly right. Left side throw to Peoples. There he is. Keep Peoples involved. Buckeyes huddling. Not in full chew clock mode yet. They're only up 3, so you don't want to completely abandon the offense. We'll have a nice time-consuming drive. Katron Allen for a first down. Ball pops out. Where's it at? It's picked up by Texas. Oh, boy. Let's see if they review this one. Katron Allen fumbles. And Anthony Hill, the linebacker, picks it up. Oh, my. Oh, boy. Let's see what the replay gods are going to do to this one. Katron Allen running to the right side. Just a man, it feels like he might have been down, but nope, he is not. He'll give it right back. So now the turnovers starting to creep up. 2 turnovers here in the second half, 1 for each team. Of course, the Buckeyes had a turnover in the first half, which led to the first Texas score and really kind of woke them up. They were not invested in the game. At the time, it was 17-0. And Ethan Burt kind of picked up a ball out of the middle of the air where it kind of popped up after a strip sack and ran it into the end zone. And it's been back and forth ever since. Buckeyes did leave this game, though, 17-0 at one point. Pressure, not really there. Wide open, right side again. Touchdown Moore. Somebody didn't do the right thing. That was broken coverage for the Buckeyes. Matthews thought he had help deep. Winston was not there. And all the way back comes Texas. They now take a 3 pending 4-point lead here. DeAndre Moore, you can see there, look at Matthews. He clearly thought, or McDoom, clearly thought he had help over the top. Winston was not there, and a brutal play, brutal time for the back end to break down. And now Ohio State trails for the first time in this game. 8:20 to go in the fourth quarter. They are behind the 8 ball for the first time here. At home, a week 1 game with Texas. Only thing missing is Arch Manning and some of the other real transfers. Julian saying they've got to be composed here. Let's see how he responds. Again, that was Katron Allen. He is a senior transfer. He's like this year's Quinshon Judkins is. And he fumbled that football, and they gave a touchdown right back. So let's see if he is able to reward his teammates and try to get this thing back into it. Here comes Katron. He'll try the right. And he'll get up to the 27. 3rd and 2. Buckeyes running on 1st and 2nd down here. Let's see what they do on 3rd. Sayan appears to stay composed. He's going to go Peoples, left side. Peoples, first down. 3 runs in a row. And a first down for the Buckeyes. So clearly they want to take a little bit of the clock with them and or maybe just give their defense a blow. Peoples again, he'll try outside zone, and he'll be stuffed right there by the defensive back. Anthony Hill got in there as well. 0 flying around everywhere for Texas on the defensive side. They get 1. Now Sayan will throw. Blitz coming, he'll feel it. Right side throw. Got a man, first down. It's Tate for a first down to the near the 50-yard line. Out of bounds at the 48 for Carnell Tate, now a true junior. And on his way to being a first-round pick. Right side throw. Beautiful catch and run for Ennis. First down to the 38. How did he not step out of bounds? Really looked like he stepped out of bounds. He's got a burst after he catches the ball. That's why he's the kick returner as well, by the way. Up the middle, Katron Allen. Hold on to that football, son. Of course, field goal does you no good here. You are down 4. No good to kick a field goal here. Play action out of the pistol. Booting out of it. Left side throw. Dump it short to Max Clare, your tight end. And Clare picks up about 5. It sets up a 3rd and 3. Empty set here now. Jelani Thurman into the game. Buckeyes going to some stamina sub situation. Looks. Fired over the middle. Wide open. There he is, Jelani Thurman. Ball pops out again! Oh, and Peoples falls on it. Oh, he took a shot. Thurman did, and the ball popped out, and I thought we were about ready to give Texas their 3rd turnover of the day. Over the middle to Ennis, and he holds on for 5. Man, they are dinking, they're dunking their way down the field, trying to score with no time on the clock, perhaps. Not in any hurry are the Buckeyes. 2nd and 5 here. Fired over the middle. Caught Smith, but he was on the wrong side of the line when he fell down. Makes it 3rd and inches. Oh, brother. Sayan might have to get ready for some situational coach mode. Jet sweep. Peoples across the middle. First down, but not by much. Oh, 2-minute warning time. Oh, boy. This game is exciting. Nervy. Hope it's a good game in Columbus in real life. Should be a darn good game to start the college football season. Right side throw. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. They moved him into the slot on the right side, and he's going to hit the green. Touchdown, Jeremiah Smith. And with 1:58, the Buckeyes retake the lead. Did they score too fast? That's always the question. Smith was his 3rd touchdown of the day. And that was about as beautiful as post as it could get. He split the safety and the corner. What a beautiful play. Smith is him part 2 or part 3 or wherever. That's 3 touchdowns for him. Remember, the first one was a jet sweep. That was the first touchdown of the game. Oh, 41-38 with 1:58. Do not go anywhere, friends. This end is going to be epic. Come on, get loud. Stadium Pulse, #1 toughest place to play in the country here at the Horseshoe, according to the game. Back to pass now, Owens. He's young, remember that. He'll throw short left side and he'll dump it. He takes a big shot. He dumped that one short to C.J. Baxter, his running back. They'll go hurry up. Back to pass now, Owens. Pressure coming, he's got it. He's going to go deep. Watch out, left side throw. Single coverage, knocked away. Jeremiah Cooper was down there with the running back, Jarrett Gibson, and that's why we have a safety playing sub-linebacker, because Sonny Styles might not have been able to stay with him there. Pressure coming, now he's in trouble. He'll turf the ball to avoid the sack. 4th and 7 coming up. Here's the game. Owens back to pass. He'll fire over the middle. Caught, first down. That's Amari Nyblack, the tight end. And then they call their first timeout, so it's not over yet. 1st and 10. Remember, touchdown is not necessary. They just need a field goal, and he'll throw a beautiful play to DeAndre Moore to the right side, and they'll go hurry up again. Still 2 timeouts. We're going to be about a minute to go when they snap this football. Back to pass, Owens. Pressure coming, he'll fire left side. Thrown short, that's an okay play. I'll give them 7. They're not trying to waste their timeouts, but these offensive linemen huffing and puffing to the line. It adds up. Pressure coming, quick throw right side, and now he'll catch it and slide out of bounds, but they say he's down in bounds, so they have to use a timeout. Subs coming in for both sides. 44 seconds, Owens. Back to pass. He's got good protection. He'll dump it short. That's not the great play, except great run after catch because Gibson is really good. Jarrett Gibson to the 15, and it's 2nd and 1. Clock runs. And he'll clock the ball. See, how hard is it, Madden, to do that? Spiking the ball is a real part. 29 seconds now. If they score a touchdown, this thing gets real dicey. Try to hold him to 3. Gibson, right side. The running back, first down and more, and then tackled by Jermaine Matthews. And Texas calls their final timeout. 25 seconds. Here we go. Owens claps his hands. 4-man rush for the Buckeyes. Owens, left side throw. Intercepted in the end zone! Jeremiah Cooper, the transfer linebacker / safety, ices it in the end zone, and the Buckeyes are going to survive. Oh my, what a play. Oh my goodness gracious, incredible interception in the end zone. And the Buckeyes will survive. Transfer from Iowa State, Jeremiah Cooper, both Jeremiah's wearing number 4. And look at that athletic catch from him, and now it's just kneel down time. Buckeyes will survive 41-38. They'll go to 2-0 on the young season. Texas starts the year 0-1. 21 points in that 4th quarter. Boy, did the Longhorns try to come back. Credit to them. And both teams with young quarterbacks. But how about Julian Sayin today? 494 and 4 touchdowns for him. He was sensational. What a game. This one was really fun, guys. Really appreciate you being on with me for this one. Thanks to all of our subscribers as well. You guys are the best. We'll quickly hit the stats and see what happens here in week. No, I don't even remember who we play in week number 2. OU, maybe? How firm thy friendship, Ohio. Let's look at some of these stats here for the Buckeyes and the Longhorns. For Texas today, there he is, Trey Owens. 31 of 50 for 414, 3 touchdowns, and the brutal interception for the redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas. 6'5", 220. Gibson, very talented player, redshirt freshman, 15 for 94 and a touchdown. Blue with 25, Baxter with 23, but all 3 of the running backs averaged over 5 a pop in this one. 7 for 78 for Ryan Wingo, 6 for 87, the 2 touchdowns for DeAndre Moore. There's Golden, 6 for 131. He had the 75-yard bomb. 5 for Nyblack, 3 for Gibson, just 1 for Niblett. He's the one who can absolutely fly. And just 1 for Baxter as well. Defensively speaking, 14 tackles for Taft, 14 for Derek Williams. That's your 2 starting safeties. Sacks at a 4.5 for Moore, but he was much quieter in the second half. 1.5 for Burke, 1 for Bryant, 1 for Phil Sayin. And they did not intercept Sayin today. A couple of pass deflections, and again, the 3 forced fumbles, 2 by Hill, 1 by Moore, and the 2 fumble recoveries. Remember, one of them got picked up and taken into the end zone. That started the scoring for the Longhorns. Julian Sand today, 37 of 54 for 494. That's 68% and 4 touchdowns. Just nasty for him. Allen, 9 for 72 today, 8 for 30, so not nearly as dynamic out of the backfield for Peoples today in this one. Smith had 1 carry for 2 yards that went into the end zone. It was a good one. 9 for 114 today for Ennis. He did have 2 drops, though. Look at those drops. I don't like seeing 6 drops on the ledger. 8 for 95 and a touchdown for Tate. 7 for 138 and 2 touchdowns for Smith. 7 for 114 and a touchdown for Peoples, so another 100-yard receiving performance for James Peoples, and then 5 for 27 for reliable Max Clare, becoming your check down guy. 17 tackles for Sonny Styles, 11 for Winston, 10 for Davison Igbinosun. And this one, a sack for Mickens, a sack for Jackson, a sack for Hicks, a sack for Edric Houston, a sack for Igbinosun, and a half for Caden Curry. The pick, the game-sealing pick by Jeremiah Cooper. Just absolutely needed to have it. Man, that was a good game. Fun game, 41-38. Recruiting is finished for the day, so I'll show you the forwarding of, more coach points to spend. I will show you the forwarding of the week. Let's see what it looks like week number 2. Again, Buckeyes played week 0, so they're already 2-0. And there's some of my recruits. Very young. We've just got two guys committed so far. Oh, we have a bye week, so there you go. Look at the top 25 here. Buckeyes still at number 1. They'll be idle this week. Penn State up to number 2, so you know that game is leering. And Oregon, so 1, 2, 3 go to the Big Ten. Then Indiana at 5. Georgia in there at 4. Florida State at 6. Miami at 7. Texas drops down to 8. Tennessee at 9. Clemson at 10. In the media poll, at least. Whatever that means. All right, guys. Appreciate you being on. This one was fun. Buckeyes will play again, not in week 2, but they will play OU, and then they have a weird double bye, but that's whatever. That's probably not real. One of those games is supposed to be Grambling, but that's why we got UConn at the beginning. Great game for the Bucks. We get the OU Bobcats next. Join me for that one. It should be fun. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and make sure you go out and check out that Super Bowl. It was another great game. No, Jim, they're not. Like I said, one of them is Grambling. But I do think the 2-bye thing is here to stay. It just won't be back-to-back like that. So, all right, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. This one was a lot of fun. Buckeyes beating the Texas Longhorns 41-38. So today we will say, go Buckeyes. And as always, go Browns.